Hi and welcome to another video. I'm here in Shantou. Now if you don't know, Shantou is the place in China where plastic toys are manufactured, and Shantou accounts for over 50% of China's manufactured plastic toys. It's about a third of the world, about $7 billion. And this video actually is like a dream come true to me, because since I've been a very small child, I've been very interested in Lego. But in 1978, the patent on Lego expired, and there are many companies now that produce building blocks. And I've come to WANGE's factory to see how these building blocks are made. So I'm super excited to explore the factory and see how it's all done. As I say, this is really like a dream come true. And this model I have here, you may recognize it if you're from the UK. This is Big Ben, and this is one of their architectural models. So come on, let's go. I'm really excited. The journey starts with this. This is the raw ABS plastic. So once the color's been mixed in this machine, this is what it comes out like. And as you can see, this is like a peachy orange color. And then this will go into the injection molding machines to actually make the bricks. You feed the ABS plastic into here. So it comes through the machine, it comes into the mold here, presses together, and it releases, and they all come out into the box. And this is how the parts are made. And this machine tool probably makes about 30 at a time. And you can see they fit together just perfectly. And they have about 60 plus of these machines with all different components running on them. So this, you can see, is a much bigger machine. That's making these huge plates here. This is kind of cool. This presses the chains and you break them off here. How cool is that? A building block chain. Wow, I didn't know that would be done by injection molding. I'm surprised. These are all the molds that fit into these machines here. These are all injection molding machines right along here. These are all the molds. They will load a mold in depending on what shape of brick they want to make. So these are the guys that are making these molds with all the skill. This is very detailed work. You take a look at the detail in this, and the tolerance has to be so tight on these so the building blocks fit together without falling apart. Now these guys are very skilled at this. It takes years to learn how to do this. It's a really very difficult job. So actually some of these complex molds can take 50 or 60 days to build. But I can understand, I mean, the complexity is just mind-blowing. That's absolutely amazing. You know, these guys know their stuff. Once the building blocks are produced, it comes into here and it's loaded into these sorting machines. And that's what bags it here. And each of these machines has a certain brick, and they program it to say it needs 3 of this and 2 of these and 6 of these. And it goes along in these containers and it feeds them through and drops the amount of bricks into these. And it's all automated. And if this hopper starts to run out, the light will come on to say there's a problem. But that's how it's all packaged in here, all completely automated. And years ago this would all have to be done by hand, but now it's completely automated. And little pieces like this, look, you can see them all coming around here. Then they will go on to the second part and go down this side. So this is one of the bins when it's come through the machine. You can see all the pieces here are selected and all in there, all the right number, and then this will go into a bag to be sealed. So this is the machine that then puts all of those pieces into a bag. You'll see it comes down here. Come and see the bags coming down here. So actually when this bag comes off this machine, it gets weighed, and if the weight's okay, it will come to here and go into here. But if the weight is wrong, it will get rejected into one of these bins And then this woman here will check and count the parts, and this is all part of the quality control to make sure that when you get your building block set, it will have the right parts and the correct amount. So this is the area, all these are full of the bags. And interestingly, this number here on the bag, this means it's bag number 1, and this is the set number, so it's set number 5211, and this tells me that in set 5211 there's 14 bags in total, and this is bag number 1. So this is the coding where they know exactly what this bag, which set it's for and what bag number it is. So once all the bags are complete from the process we just saw, each box has to be filled with the different bags. And as you can see, they're coming along the line, the people are filling their bags into the boxes, and then once that's done, the bags come right down to the end. And then it's weighed again here, and this is again another quality control check to make sure the right components are in the box. And then finally the boxes come through this machine to be sealed in this sealing machine, and then this guy on the end, he will put a number of boxes into a carton. So once it's in the box, it comes through this machine which tapes the top. It then goes down this conveyor belt. So this double tapes the box. So this is the machine that bands it. So it's each of those cartons then get loaded onto pallets like this, and that pallet then goes off to the warehouse for storage and ultimately to customers. So this is one of 2 warehouses they have, and it's a pretty large warehouse. You can imagine how many sets are here in these boxes. And as you can see on the boxes, this will have the set number and the amount of pieces of that set in a box, obviously the gross weight and the net weight and the dimensions. So when customers order for international or domestic customers, the boxes will ship from this warehouse. So right now we're in their retail store, and this looks cool. Just look at this. Wow, they got all their models set out. This is what I want to do in my home. I want to build like a big city, like a Chinese city with all the landmarks in. That's so cool. That's really cool. So this is probably one of the most famous buildings in Shanghai. This is the Pearl TV Tower. Everybody knows that building if you've been to Shanghai. And you can see they're all here, look. And this here, this is something that you'll see in many Chinese areas, towns and cities, like the gate to the town. Oh, and of course this is Stonehenge from the UK. Wow. And the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, Singapore. So here's all the famous Chinese architecture. Tiananmen Tower, Palace Museum, the Xi'an Bell Tower, and even they have the Chongqing subway that goes through the building. How cool is that? So this is the largest Chinese architecture model. This is a Tulo house. It's like a community housing. It's not so popular nowadays, but in the older times this has got 3,317 pieces. That's a great model. I'd love to build that. It's really, really nice. Trafalgar Square in London. Wow. And then if you want to see what the largest foreign model is, overseas one, it's the Sydney Opera House, and that's got how many pieces? 2,937 pieces. Again, another great model that is. That's really, really nice. So this is one of the brick component storage warehouses, and they have 8 floors of these. I am just amazed. I have never seen so many building bricks in one place. This is absolutely amazing, and they sell these to consumers and other companies. You can buy, like this one is 0.5 kilograms of lime green 2x4s. and there's literally everything you can think of here. Every component is like little glass bricks here. There's just, man, it's just amazing. You've got grey sloping bricks here. You have this is just amazing. I would love to have access to all this to build some cool models. Wow, it's just like everything you can imagine here. It's just so cool, man. Oh, it's amazing. This is, what? I can't get my head around this. Little different pieces here, look. It's just like, oh my God, it's a block builder's heaven. It's just fantastic. Oh, I'd be in my element in here. Oh, they got everything. Oh, I can't wait to start building. Man, little orange parts there. Oh, it's so cool. That's amazing. So I hope you've enjoyed that visit around the WANGE factory as much as I did. As I said at the beginning of the video, for me that was like a dream come true, visiting a factory where they actually make the building blocks that I've been into all my life. But anyway, I'll be letting you know how you can get a hold of these if you want to in the near future, so stay tuned. But as always, from Shantou, for now, take care.